Students, today I will discuss NCERT 12th standard macroeconomic policy, and the macroeconomics I will discuss today the monetary policy. Only one tools of monetary policy, quantitative monetary policy, that is bank rate policy. First, what is the meaning of monetary policy, what is the objective of monetary policy, and how it operates through bank rate policy, that is the quantitative monetary policy measures. Students, the policy which adjusts the mismatch in two, that is money demand and money supply. The policy which will adjust in between two, if money demand equal to money supply, then the economy will grow with price stability. Price stability, economy will grow. For growth achieved with price stability, if money demand and money supply are equal, both are equal by the monetary policy or the policy which equalize or mismatch, adjusting money and demand, that is known as monetary policy. Generally, money demand depends on the psychology of the society, whereas money supply determined by the RBI in case of India, and in case of other bank, that is determined by the central bank. By changing the cost of money supply, what is the cost of money supply? That is the rate of interest. Rate of interest is the cost of money supply. If I take the example of Government of India, recently you can see today the date is 21st May 2026. Strait Hormuz problem between global economy, or I say specifically US and Iran economy. They restricted the transportation of petrol, diesel, LPG, CNG, etc. And that is responsible for increasing price in the economy. Inflation rate is increasing, but government target is to stabilize the price. That is why they are managing this one by administrative measures, like you can see. Our Government of India up to 3 months check and balance the price of petrol, diesel, LPG, CNG. There were no change, but recently government increased the price of petrol, diesel, CNG, LPG, etc. so that government can reduce its fiscal burden, which was approximately, according to the Hindu paper, 1000 crore rupees per day. Excess expenditure done by the government to maintain the price of these products in the market. And recently they increased the price. Automatically it will increase the transportation charges and price of the transportation, and in this way price of durable, non-durable goods which we are consuming day to day. If the price is increasing, means money demand will be greater than money supply. And to check the money demand, what the RBI will do? This money demand also is the function of rate of interest. If rate of interest is low, money demand or aggregate demand in the market will be comparatively high. If RBI, through decreasing the money supply, increase the rate of interest, then increasing rate of interest will decrease the money demand and equalize it to the money supply. How it can achieve? I will explain today only one tool, that is the bank rate policy. Student, as you know, our commercial bank borrow the money for lending to the consumer from Reserve Bank of India. And when they borrow the money from RBI take the rate of interest on first grade security. Consider, suppose I am talking today what is the bank rate policy. Generally defined, if the commercial bank say this is commercial bank, say this is RBI, take the debt from RBI for long run, they will take at the bank rate. And what is the mechanism? Now you can see easily and you can understand easily. And if you have any confusion, you can ask me by comment in box so that you understand what I am saying. And this my effort only for your best performance in economics. Consider, suppose say State Bank of India, one commercial bank, say SBI, borrow 100 crore rupees from RBI, and say suppose bank rate equal to 5%. That is just for example. Under this bank rate 5%, commercial bank SBI will give 105 crore rupees securities. What is the securities? Treasury bills of the government of India, company paper, etc. Even gold. And RBI will cut 5 crore rupees out of 100 crore rupees which is provided, and he will give only 95 crore to the commercial bank SBI. Means first grade security cut rate or deduction rate at which RBI provide the credit facility to the commercial bank is known as bank rate policy. What it will do? With increasing bank rate, it will increase the two things. One, rate of interest in the market. If our commercial bank borrow the money from the RBI at 5%, definitely this market rate of interest will be higher than 5%. Or you can say it will be say 10%, 12%, etc. If the market rate of interest is high, consumer will borrow less money from the commercial bank for purchasing durable and non-durable goods. In this way, it will decrease the demand. Second point, if our RBI increasing the bank rate, then it will increase the cost of money supply as well as it will decrease the supply of money in the market. Means there are the two effects of bank rate policy. If it is increasing, cost will increase, money supply will decrease. Both will discourage the consumer to borrow less money from the RBI. In this way, it will decrease the money demand in the market and equalize. Increased money demand equal to the money supply and stabilize the price. You will see in coming days, if there is the inflation rate as you can see in comparison to April. In May, inflation rate is began to increase in India also. It may be wholesale price index, consumer price index. Both are increasing more than 3%. Prior it was less than 3%. What does it mean? In coming days, maybe RBI can increase its repo rate, bank rate, etc. so that they can stabilize the price in our economy and maintain the target of growth with stability. This is today for your explanation. Students, if you are interested to join our online classes, you can join shortly. I will start in last of this week, say coming Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. You can join our classes if you are interested for your preparations. Thank you, students.